What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to give you guys some Atlanta Falcons news. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content. Hit that like button for your boy. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So today in Atlanta Falcons news, cornerback Mike Hughes did return to practice today. He actually had a hip flexor injury during training camp. And I believe having Mike Hughes back is a huge boost for this Atlanta Falcons team and for our secondary. Mike Hughes is a guy that's very versatile. He can play the outside cornerback position or the slot position. And because Jeff Okudah went down with injury, with that ankle injury during training camp, I believe having Mike Hughes back for our Atlanta Falcons is going to bode well because now Trey Flowers can move back to his natural position, which mainly we brought in Trey Flowers to be an insurance policy and mainly to play up against tight ends. We really brought him in to match up against tight ends in the slot because Trey Flowers is a guy that's about 6'3" and long arms, a guy that really gives tight ends a hard time in coverage, but he's not the quickest guy. So when he matches up on the outside against those more twitchy wide receivers, sometimes his technique is not the best. So I definitely think that having Mike Hughes back, I trust him a little bit more on the outside because of his speed. He's a guy that can cover those more twitchy route running, wide receivers. I really feel like Trey Flowers at times struggles with that. So having Mike Hughes back is going to be huge for this Atlanta Falcons team, not only for the defense, but also because Mike Hughes is a guy that plays special teams as well. He's really a really good returner as far as returning punts and returning kickoffs, which he did on the collegiate level at UCF. So having Mike Hughes back, I really think is going to bode well as we head into week one, preparing for the Carolina Panthers. Also today in Atlanta Falcons news, Cordero Patterson also did not practice today. He was battling a soft tissue injury, so he wasn't at practice today. He wasn't out there on the field. There's still a chance he could play on Sunday. But if he's not able to go in week one's matchup, I do believe we have enough running backs with both Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier. I really feel like those guys can carry the load if CP is not healthy or if he's not able to come back. I expect CP to play in this week one's matchup, but we'll see later on this week how the injury report is looking. But he didn't practice today. Also, Okudah and Hodge, wide receiver, did not practice today as well. He was also battling an ankle injury. He got injured during the preseason. So he's another guy that's a special teams player and like a third or fourth option at that wide receiver position. But he is one of the guys that Arthur Smith and his coaching staff trust, especially on the special teams unit. He's one of our gunners. So definitely we'll continue to monitor the injury report for him as well to see if he returns from that ankle injury. And then also cornerback Jeff Okudah did not return to practice today. So those three guys were held out of practice. As you know, Jeff Okudah also got injured during training camp and during the preseason, went down with an ankle injury during those joint practices. So we definitely have to monitor that as well to see if Jeff Okudah is able to come back in this week one's matchup. It'll be huge to have Jeff Okudah back. But if we're not able to get him back, having Mike Hughes back was huge for this Atlanta Falcons team in this secondary. But we're really deep in our secondary, so I'm not too concerned heading into this week one's matchup against the Carolina Panthers as far as getting Jeff Okudah back. But it would be great to have all of our guys back for this week one's matchup because this is a very pivotal game because it is the first game of the season at home, and this is a matchup with the NFC South. So we know how important these divisional games are, but we'll continue to monitor, as I mentioned, the injury report later on this week to see which guys will be able to go. Maybe some of these guys will be a game time decision, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing if these guys are able to get back out there on the field for this first week one's matchup. But with that being said, you guys give me your thoughts on the injury report. Guys give me your thoughts on heading into week 1. I'm extremely excited to see this Atlanta Falcons team hit the field for their first game as we kick off the season this Thursday. Of course, our Falcons will play this Sunday at home, 1 p.m. Eastern time against the Carolina Panthers. But with that being said, this been your boy Jew. I have a lot more content coming for you guys. But as always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed, peace.